Welcome to the first ever College Notes. This is sold out tonight, so I have a feeling we're going to be doing a number two. Which is really the first question people often ask about these a cappella groups, like, aren't you all music majors? And the answer is no. Like, to be going to one of these schools, obviously, is to be academically focused, because all of these schools are for successful students. But there's a bigger question, like, why do you sing in an a cappella group? Aren't you supposed to only be studying and have no life?
Why did I join a cappella? Because when I go into rehearsal, that's when I relax. And I think that I have so many stresses going on, right, with computer science and quantitative ec, just lots of work, lots of math. But when I walk into rehearsal, I can kind of take 2 hours, take 3 hours to really kind of focus on something that I'm really passionate about.
College, about the difference, the change in your life, the moving, the being on your own.
The transition to college from high school is one that every college student struggles with in their own unique way. And for some people, such as myself, so I went to Yale from Alaska. I had never even been to the East Coast before. So it was a lot of culture shock for me, and I felt totally out of my element. And one of my biggest struggles of first semester freshman year was feeling really homesick and missing my family. And I sort of felt like I was the only person on campus feeling this. And I realized later, like sophomore, junior year, talking to my friends, that like tons of people were experiencing that. But it can be very...
What do you do? How do you deal with stress? Like, what are your secrets? What are your tips?
I learned pretty quickly into the first semester is that it's really okay to get help. And I guess a lot of the people on the stage have like traditionally been overachievers. In high school, a lot of people in the audience have traditionally been overachievers in high school. And you tell yourself so often, over and over again, I can do it on my own, I don't need anyone's help, I'll be fine. And those 3 words, I'll be fine, can be some of the most dangerous words that you tell yourself in the first semester, because the truth is the transition can be hard. You know, being away from your parents for the first time, it's something that you can get help for, whether that's mental health, whether it's finding directions and bothering that upperclassman in the quad on your way to class. You can get help, and it'll only make things better for you. And accepting that early on and really just applying that and embracing that mantra when you come to campus will only make things better for you.
Well said. A cappella music, going back to prehistory, in fact, because a cappella was the original music. It was the first music ever. Before any notation, people sang. Before the radio.
1, 2, 3, operator. Information. Forgive me, Jesus. On the line. Operator. Information. I'd like to speak to a very good friend. Prayer's the number, faces the exchange.
Luckily now, there's been a renaissance in vocal music, and particularly in a cappella, largely in the college a cappella world, and fueled by the college a cappella world, which is where I cut my teeth as well. The college a cappella scene was only about 200 groups. Now there are over 3,000. Pitch Perfect, the Sing Off, Glee, so many different cultural behemoths, juggernauts, have taken this little niche thing and made it popular. And now we've got groups like Penn who have more followers on YouTube than Beyonce. There's something really powerful about this kind of amateur singing. You probably wouldn't realize it, but at most, there's only one music major in any of these groups. And they're student-run, student-led, student-directed, student-arranged. Like, they're doing it all themselves without faculty help, without a big budget. It's just people getting together in a room and making music, which is so powerful. Like, the skills they learn, communicating and...
1, 2, 3.
Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy.
Introduced to us in this like super focused on excellence community that we have, particularly here in the Bay Area, because we're awesome. But it's not about that. The fact is that the root of the word amateur is the French word amour, love. And too often now in music, particularly in pop music, there's just too many synthesizers and things are overtuned and it just sounds like robots and machines and it's too perfect. And the humanity's not coming through and the love's not coming through. And I think that's why people are so drawn to a cappella right now, because there's so much truth and there's so much honesty in it.
So greedy. I ain't talking money. I'm just physically obsessed. And I'm greedy. So greedy. I'm so greedy. Ooh. You know that I'm greedy for love. You know that I'm greedy for love. I'm so greedy.
And one of the best things about a college a cappella group is that it's family. Like when you see them all together, their smiles, their connection, like you get the sense like they're best friends. They have each other. That's a sense of community that at a school, a big school even, and this next group is from a state school, it's tough to find. And unlike a fraternity or sorority, when these guys get together, every time they're getting together, there's a very specific purpose. It's to create something beautiful and to share it with people.
So why some depression, not blessings? Why, oh, why did you do me wrong? You persecute the weak because it makes you feel so strong. So now my strength to fight. So I look to the light to make these wrongs and right. Head up high, I look to the light, cause I know that you'll make everything alright.
And a college a cappella group came and performed at my school. Someone who graduated just before I got there was in the group, and they came back on tour, and it was like a shaft of light hit me. And I was like, that, I need to do that.
Oh, baby, this so nothing, girl, baby. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. Baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. Baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Bumboy. Last time, we slow it down. We Bumboy. You've been beautiful. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you here next year. Big bow. 1,